Alright. So, if you've been playing matchmaking or browsing Reddit this past month, you've probably experienced or at least heard of the epidemic of cheaters proliferating Valve's matchmaking at the present moment. Like a few people have mentioned, we back to 2014, boys.
No, I don't want to go back. You can't make me.
It's pretty depressing to see matchmaking regress into the Cheatopia of years past. Just when I thought things were finally getting better with the successful implementation of Overwatch and the increase of legitimate players at higher ranks. Of course, I realize that there will always be cheaters in competitive FPS games like CSGO, but lately things have really been getting out of control, and nobody really seems to know why. I mean, it could be because of any number of things. Players salty from the rank shift, a new release in cheats, CSGO growing pains, or some combination of all of the above and more. Now, before that one guy comments,
"Lol, you just suck. I'm global and I haven't seen any cheaters for all of 2016.
Firstly, fuck off. You know that's not true. And secondly, if we're talking about anecdotal evidence, then let's just check out a few of my previous games. So, in the past couple of weeks, 5 out of my last 5 games have had cheaters top fragging in excess of 30. Don't believe me? Check it out.
Wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle.
Get back, get back!
They're coming. They're coming around. We got him.
I can't.
Got one. Ow. Yeah, look at that free fire, man. Owie.
Holy shit, my screen.
No.
To do like a... These bullshit.
Grenade out!
Yes, we got him!
The worst part is that's not even all of them. Those are just the ones that haven't been VAC banned yet. Obviously, my 100% ratio of cheater encounters isn't representative at all ranks. As some of you may rightly be wondering, well, I'm not near global, how do cheaters affect me? Well, regardless of what rank you are, cheating at the top levels directly increases the amount of smurfs distributed at every other rank. It's sort of like a trickling effect, where smurfs from the upper ranks slide downwards as hackers increase. It's part of the reason why DMG Hell was even a thing back in 2014. Needless to say, frustrated smurfs increase player-based toxicity, as people smurfing from hacker frustration are probably not in the best moods or mentalities to, quote, play nice.
That's what I'm talking about. You guys don't fucking communicate. Like, how does this guy get up arch without even giving me no fucking calls? You guys are fucking terrible. This is why you guys are fucking in LEM. I'm stuck in it. To be honest, dude, you guys are fucking like DMG. Yeah, man, I get idiots like you on my team. You have no motive to win this game. You're fucking terrible.
Why are you so mad, dude?
So, where can we play matchmaking again? Of course, there are a couple of third-party clients that you can subscribe to for a more secure matchmaking experience. Popular clients like ESEA, Civo, or Faceit require additional installation of their own anti-cheat software, which do actually work much better than Valve's anti-cheat alone. But of course, they're still not 100% cheat-free and have their own pros and cons. Bitcoins. Unfortunately, most of these clients also require a monthly subscription-based fee to access the complete benefits of their respective services. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that it's bad for companies to charge for such services, as it definitely makes sense for them to do so, but I just want you to think about that for a second. So, in order for me to play CSGO's basic competitive game mode without encountering a cheater in every other game, I'd have to pay an additional subscription fee to an unaffiliated company to install their own third-party anti-cheat system. I stress the term third-party because for all you know, their anti-cheat client could also install a host of other malicious programs to, say, mine bitcoins off your computer.
I'm ESEA, and this is our client.
I'm every other league, and this is our client.
Here at ESEA, we're literally
Mining bitcoins.
to protect you from cheaters.
Can you imagine if this was the case for other games like Dota, StarCraft, or any other competitive matchmaking-based game? Now, I understand that comparing different genres of competitive games is sort of like comparing apples to oranges, as each has its own host of problems based on several differing factors. However, I still believe CSGO matchmaking manages to top the charts with the highest amount of cheaters per capita. Think about it. It's to the point where you have multiple third-party companies that exist and thrive solely to provide a better competitive experience for CSGO. Keep in mind that most of these customers aren't playing professionally for some tournament jackpot or cash reward. They just want to play a fair competitive match in CSGO. Now, that has to say something about how bad Valve matchmaking is. Look, I understand paying for a subscription fee for the upgraded 128-tick servers, as Valve has adamantly refused to upgrade their own servers from 64-tick. While the hit registry is noticeably different on 64-tick, you don't need a 128-tick server to play a fair competitive game. But what I don't understand is how multiple third-party companies have better anti-cheat systems than the company that created and manages the current iteration of the game. Seriously, why doesn't Valve spend more time and effort into improving their anti-cheat system? I get that upgrading their current servers to double the tick rate could detract from their overall profits, but if anything, significantly improving their anti-cheat system would increase profits, one would think. The better Valve's anti-cheat system is, the faster cheaters get banned, prompting more copies of CSGO to be repurchased at a higher rate. Realistically, CSGO will never be completely rid of cheaters and hackers, but as we've seen from other third-party clients, Valve's anti-cheat system could definitely be a lot better. Fortunately, there is hope. By now, Valve has to have noticed the ridiculous increase in the amount of cheaters, as they have recently announced the beta for Matchmaking Prime. Most of you probably already know the gist of it, but just to recap, Matchmaking Prime requires you to link a phone number to your Steam account, and in return will allow you to access a matchmaking service that matches you with others who have done the same. improving your matchmaking experience by decreasing cheaters and smurfs. In theory. While I'm both happy and excited about the prospects of having Matchmaking Prime, the cynical side of me has questions about the actual application. For one, tying throwaway phone numbers to a Steam account really isn't that hard, considering cheaters could just buy burner SIM cards for less than $5. In addition, Matchmaking Prime does nothing to improve the current state of Valve's anti-cheat, meaning people with the more advanced cheats still won't be detected or caught. But all things considered, I still think it's a step in the right direction. Personally, I wouldn't even mind having a more intrusive anti-cheat client from Valve, since people are literally paying third-party companies for the same thing. But then again, I probably don't have the most reasonable opinions on how anti-cheat systems should work, since I would also prefer Valve to punish hackers and cheaters with lifetime hardware bans, which also has its own slew of problems. But what do you guys think? Have you experienced an increase in cheaters or smurfs, or am I just crazy? Also, what do you guys think about the amount of cheaters in CSGO? Is it more or less than other competitive-based games? Give me some examples. And what about Matchmaking Prime? Will it ever be as good as Amazon Prime? Well, unfortunately, only time will tell. And until then, you might want to take a break from Valve's matchmaking in CSGO. Oh, so you got a Twitch, huh? Let's see here.
What's poppin', you sexy savages? The name's Soju, and my game's Counter-Strike. I'm a 22-year-old Los Angeles-based streamer hoping to make a name for myself. Front-end developer by day, global elite competitive gamer by night.
Oh, I can't believe I read that out loud.
The goal is to entertain. The dream is to go pro. Will you be here to find out?
No. Oh my god, he's got a fucking tip jar set up already? Yo, this nigga trying to sell out before he even got shit to sell. See, this is the type of shit that Leafy should be slamming. Like, come on, man.
What's up, guys? It's ESEA. Welcome back to my channel.
Unsubscribed.